believe in it, buddy.
I'm so mad. For recording's posterity, we lost footage because my computer decided to turn off like a dingus.
Well, the good news is we haven't really accomplished anything, so...
Really, the recording that we lost was us realizing we haven't done our homework.
And also us doing recap, which is very sad.
And also Julius calling his mom.
But we have that in text version.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be okay.
But basically,
So...
Yeah, go ahead. We're good now.
That particular version of the plan does require Nagi to get inside. But Nagi is also the one with the hat of disguise, so... Yeah.
Okay, so... 2 invisible people sneaking in, getting things, getting out. Doesn't seem that unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And that could just be Aster and Ix. The only reason Nin would be the option is so she could be the emergency exit plan if needed. But she doesn't have to be the emergency exit plan if we bank on the fact that we're going to get this right first try.
We also
That's true.
could have the rest of us stationed.
Also, crucially, I will have to lose invisibility to dispel magic.
Yeah.
Well, you can jump out the window because the office has a window towards the front of the building.
Also, the rest of us too can aid in distraction if need be. If there's only 2 people going in at one time.
You could have 2 different groups then running distractions and the group sneaking in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we know that we don't want to have, like, people being distractions themselves, but if we're a group of a distraction, then it's a little easier to have each other's backs.
Yep.
Okay.
So who is going in?
Wait, hold up. We're not committing just yet.
You have to put it through a committee vote first.
We do. Like, does that, like, not sending Nin in with the blood group means we sacrifice the quick getaway, but it does also mean that the whole blood group can be invisible.
Until we get in there.
Until you get in there, yes.
Yeah, and I'm thinking giving the backpack to Ix so that way they don't see whatever container is holding the blood vials.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. And then that leaves Granny, Julius, Nimmer, and Nagi outside to potentially be a set of distraction squads.
Yeah, I've also got, if I'm not saving my other spell slots, I've got Charm Person if needed. And I've also got Silent Image. Nope, nope, I need that for invisibility, forget that.
Julius also
That's only useful.
Julius has Charm Person that he can do, I think, once a day. But he can get 3 people with it.
Irene also has Silent Image and Snowball, and that is what she could also grease the floor, which would be a little funny.
That
would be hilarious when they come running out to deal with a thing and they all just under their
I do love that.
You know that
I
video
really like
where
that
they
idea, not
cover
gonna
the
lie.
floor with soapy water, and then they're like, "Hey, come in here," and then they all start running, and then just
come get y'all's juice.
Yep.
I do like that idea a lot, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So wait, if we go with the grease plan and then add something to drop on top of them, we can make it a Home Alone situation.
We really could.
We should Home Alone them. Yep.
God.
Bert's Home Alone.
Yeah,
except that we're the burglars and we're gonna.
Let's see.
What's breaking in?
Yeah, it's a reverse Home Alone. This is the this is the not
What if the
home
Wet Bandits were the
full
good
of
guys?
people. I don't.
Well, Kevin McAllister notably did do some atrocious things to those people.
Kevin McAllister did no wrong, and I will die on this hill.
Okay, hold on. I have some Blink Spider Silk.
No, I didn't mean
Could we use that to, like, get caught in their shit?
Why did it edit it to soft chips? I wanted soft child.
Soft chips.
I would like to point out that Joe only watched Home Alone for the first time like a little under a month ago.
Stop, Chip.
We've never seen Home Alone.
Okay.
It's a banger film. I'm not even gonna
That's
call it a
good.
movie. Okay.
Stop, Chips.
I'm gonna die.
Okay,
Right.
so what about
Yeah.
this? What if there's a little fire in the main room, and also the main room was greased, so people run in to deal with the fire, and well, it's a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Eh. There, I've changed my name. You're welcome, guys.
Very quick question to do with that. Is grease flammable? Is the grease spell flammable?
Yes.
The spell.
And even if it's not, we could just get a flask of oil.
Yeah.
It does say slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
No,
Sure,
my
it's
concern is
flammable.
that is going to potentially make this bigger fire. That is going to be the Skyrim problem.
Parker, what do you is grease the spell flammable?
Also, baby, you didn't spell derogatory right.
I'm making fun of you in the channel chat again. I hate that I typed in "is the spell grease." And the first thing is it flammable?
Did
Oh
I?
my god.
Hold on. Did I spell that wrong,
Also,
Parker? Is
and
that
this
why
is
you're
probably-
repeating
Yeah.
it? I can't
A little
tell.
too
I
late.
have too much dyslexia. Fuck. Where did I go wrong? That just looks like the same fucking way. I can't.
We put
I
it in
do
the
have
chat.
drug
looks like
Then
the
it's an
same-
A instead of an I.
Jeremy
Oh.
Crawford says no on Twitter, but I think it would be funny if it was yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it'd also be funny if yes.
I think he's wrong in this situation.
I'm about to
Being
go
boring.
crazy, go stupid then. Fuck. I want to grease the floor and set a fire.
We can set the fire somewhere else that isn't like super close to the
Burn.
grease.
Like just past the grease, so that if the men running through the grease get covered in grease, well, you know, that's their own fault. I want to kill. I am not acting in character right now, unfortunately.
Granny wants blood.
Granny does want blood.
Mood.
Right. So,
Why do I have a liar?
what's the cost time on that? Okay. That would be extremely funny, but the cost time is not viable.
What?
Glyph of warding.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
You would probably notice that.
The cost
that's
time is
sliding
not
on grease.
viable.
So, are we sending people in invisible ways, or are we somehow reverse Home Aloneing this?
I
do
think
both.
both.
Home Alone.
I think.
I think we're doing
We're
both.
bothing this. This is obviously what we're planning.
This is the most efficient use of our resources.
Ix and After are
Um,
sneaking in, the others are causing chaos.
Also, can I ask a weird question?
Oh, you can ask?
What? How long does the sending reply time work? Like, sometimes NPCs pause for quite a long time before they answer me. How long before it goes away? Because
Are you thinking of a way to keep in touch with us
Yes.
inside?
I am.
I would say it'll fade in 5 minutes.
Okay. So, Granny can cast Ascending to either Ix or Aster, saying nonsense or gibberish or what have you. probably after they've gotten into the building. And then, if in the next 5 minutes they need help, they can say a word or anything, and that will be the trigger to do some fucking shit. Does that sound like a reasonable use of strategy there?
Yes. Also, because
Yeah.
Parker, because it's been a few hours, would Granny be able to have used her, so other recovery thing to get the spell slot
Yeah.
she used earlier? Okay, cool.
I would allow that if she is high enough level to take back a third slot.
She is high enough level to take back a 3rd level slot because it is half the wizard level, and I am a 6th level wizard. So
And you can have that slot back.
then I do have that slot back. So yeah, and then Granny can cast another sending once she feels the sending fade if they haven't said anything.
Okay. That
And
works.
that way, it's a way to keep in touch.
Asta does not have sending at the moment.
That's
He possibly should have
okay.
prepared it, but
This isn't really a communicate information sending. It's this is your way
yeah, this
to
is
signal
it.
us to grease the floor and set a fire.
Yeah, no, but bringing it up as if the spell has faded and you run out, there is not a bug out. There is not a bug out option. Now, so I think what we are doing is Asta and X are invisibly going over the wall.
Okay.
And how do we plan to get further from there? Amy.
Yeah, that's a question.
So Snowball would tell you
Well-
that there are 3 main entrances and exits. From where you can see, I'm sure y'all can see this little like table section over here.
Yep.
There is a door in that direction. There is a door right in front of you here. And then there is a door in the back of the building that you would go up a set of stairs for. So it's an entrance to the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is where the office is.
I mean, then it probably makes sense if we go in the back.
If we try to, yeah.
And then there is a window from the office that leads straight onto the front of the building.
Yes, so like just above this little table section.
Okie doke.
There's like
So
a
that-
little roof overhang of the table, like on the patio, and then above that there's a window.
That's potentially our way out then.
Yeah.
With a firebolt or something lobbed in through the window to just sow chaos.
So.
Yep.
Nin is casting invisibility on Aster and Ixalia.
Yep.
Alright.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Neither can I.
It's gonna go great.
It's gonna go
This is
awful. It's gonna be
fine.
hilarious.
It's fine.
So the 2 of your friends' companions fade from your vision. And the 2 of you, I presume, probably, within relative closeness to each other, can start to scout your way back around the back of the building.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will have both of you roll a stealth check at advantage.
$29.
Nice.
Nice. Good job. I had to reset this thing.
Oh, thank fuck. Nat 24, a 20. Right.
Right.
You don't have a minus to Dex, right, Asta? No, he's got.
And it is like the moment the 2 of them vanish, it is like they are completely gone. You know that they are moving away from you, but you cannot see or hear them, even with Aster's heavy metal plate armor, or heavy metal armor.
Oh no, he actually has breastplate, so I was not worried about.
Fair.
This is where Anagi's object permanence problems kick in. I'm kidding.
Oh no.
And they are both heading out. The both of you manage to make it to the back of the building, which I will drag the tokens for so you can see.
Oh god.
in which you come across this staircase right here. It is
Are there people
relatively...
we can see?
Hmm?
Are there people we can see?
Make a perception check.
And
Do you want help on that rather than me trying to do it? Because I think you've got...
I can do. And do it what? Do it with roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Or do you have a better than a +6?
I do not.
Okay, I'll roll with that. I'll roll again then. Oh, that works. 20.
So as you were heading around the side of the building, you were heading past the patio section and around. And as you walked past that way, you could see in through the windows that the windows are kind of like distorted and a little frosted in a way that's like theoretically plausibly deniable to be like just like an old piece of glass, but is probably more intentional considering the function of this building. And though you cannot make out distinct details, you notice there are about 3 people inside. At least that room specifically. However, as you headed around the back, there were no other windows into the building. And as you hit the staircase is a small, clearly like 1 person wide staircase that leads up in a fairly steep climb, actually, to the 2nd floor, and there's a single door there without a window. You cannot see anybody on the 2nd floor.
Okay. Listen at the door to see if there's anyone there and then check it for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, not so good at these. 14.
Better than I am.
So you press your ear against the door and you don't hear anything just on the other side. And you sort of feel your fingertips along the edges of the door, alongside the wall, and you don't seem to notice any traps.
Okey-doke.
It is, however, locked. Yeah.
Yep. No, that's fine. Picking the lock.
Oh, roll a check. The music stopped because I didn't have it on auto repeat.
Oh, that's not so good. 12.
It's really not all that hard of a lock, you can tell.
Oh.
However, maybe something about the cramped quarters, maybe the lock's just kind of old because this building has like past hands enough that you can't quite seem to get a good grip on the tumbler, and it keeps slipping and you're not quite able to get it.
Asta's just gonna kind of gently hand on where he's guessing your shoulder is, and just kind of easy. We can take our time for a little bit.
Asta reaches for Ix's shoulders and ends up patting them on the head.
If you are willing to...
That is slightly too high than too low. He is also short. So...
I will let you retry the check one more time. After that, I will make you take a while to take 10.
Okie doke. Trying again then. Oh, 24.
So this time, as you insert the sort of the pick, you notice that some of the rust is sort of flaking in a way, and you kind of blow on it and it chips a little, and you scrape some of it out. And this time you manage to get your hook on something that you hadn't quite been able to get it in before. And you manage to click and turn, and it pops open.
Ix is just going to reach up to where Asta's hand is or was and just kind of grab and squeeze his hand a second before standing back up and pushing the door open carefully so as to try and not make any noise.
Yeah.
As you are entering the building a second time, I will need you both to make me a stealth check at advantage again.
Ooh.
As there are actually people.
19.
Also 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
But it's just a flat 19. It's not.
Not 9 plus 10.
Yeah. It's not a rogue bullshit.
The door clicks open, and sort of swings, and you can hear inside now the faint sounds of people talking. It hadn't been quite loud enough to pierce the door, but now it's kind of that ambient, like a couple of people talking from probably downstairs. And as you take a step inside Ixalia, you find, I'm going to once again move your token for you, because this map is a little confusing. You are now towards the top of the map. Like all the way up, scroll up.
Yep.
Because the 2 floors of this building are weirdly laid out on this map. This door next to you slides open. And standing
I
there...
can't currently see. I think you need to move me beyond the door. Yeah, okay.
This door here slides open. You know from Snowball's instructions, this is probably the door to the office. It slides open, and the person on the other side, Ixalia, you recognize them instantly as Koroba Soshu, who looks at the door and is like, fucking old thing popped open again. And he is making his way for the door.
Oh, this music choice, I just noticed.
Oh, this is
Jared?
Yeah.
because it's just like the overwhelming urge to just stick a knife between his ribs.
Not what?
He rolled
And out
he
of
rolled his
America.
perception. He rolled his perception at disadvantage, but rolled a 17 and an 18.
Oof.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That's for his modifier.
For the moment, because Asta's there, Ix is just going to press themselves against the wall until he's gone past, and then peer past him and see if there's anyone else in the office.
All right.
So can you ping where the door that slipped open was?
Right.
on,
Right.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and if I go to my dynamic light later, I'm actually going to go ahead and move that little door open. Because it is now open. As you all, at Ixalia, you pressure back up against the door, and Aster, you thinking quickly, sort of slide around the corner of this little outcropping. And as he goes to secure the door again, Ixalia, you get a chance to see inside, and another person is standing there. Pallid, white skin, long sort of hair. From the description that Snowball gave you, and Irene would have given you through Snowball, that's probably Nashimura, who is sitting at his desk next to the filing cabinet.
Okie doke. Whoever's against 2 of them is going to be suicide.
Yeah. So we need the distraction.
Yes.
You have the last few minutes of Irene's sending.
As soon as he's away, that Ix can whisper quite enough that they're not going to be overheard. It's going to be a very, very quiet whispered. Go on the distraction, Granny.
You see Soshu like reach out for the door, pull it shut with like a heft of like, this old fucking thing gives me so many problems, and I know exactly how hard I have to swing it to make it shut.
Yep.
Like, and you hear it like that rusty creak and swing before it thuds shut. And he He pulls out a key from his pocket and locks it tight. And he's like, "Fucking somebody forgot to lock the shit. God, fuck." And he's just like muttering under his breath, like, "Fucking worthless bastards in this building."
Ix has a hand on their dagger at this point and is just rubbing their thumb up and down the hilt of the dagger. Ix is just like, oh, I want to kill him so bad.
And he steps back into the office and shuts the door behind him.
Once Granny gets the go, she will turn to her fellow Americans,
Oh my god!
and say, "Well, that's our cue, dearies. So let's cause some problems then." And I think like Nagi can set a fire.
Yeah.
I need to check something.
Julius does have thaumaturgy.
Big and loud is good, destructive not so much.
He can do a create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, like a rumble, thunder, cry, root.
Any of these
unlocked
doors
door
and windows
fling
look like they open?
Yeah. Do any of them look like they could be flung open, perhaps by a thaumaturgy spell?
The ones in front of you right here, the big brewery doors, look like they might be too heavy. The ones in front of the seating area, if they are unlocked, should be easy to fling open.
Can Julius sneak himself over by this bush here? He's just vibing, right?
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Alright. With advantage, is that what you said?
Yes.
Sweet.
Nobody knows you're here, and the frosted glass works both ways.
Okay, well, thank God my roll wasn't that one that I just got. So 14 plus... What's my stuff? Ooh, 5. So that would be 19, right? Yeah, 14 plus 5.
Yeah. You managed to sidle up to that bush just fine.
Hell yeah. Bushman. I would like to thaumaturgy that door, or any windows in this vicinity. It's 60-foot range, I think.
You cast thaumaturgy, and the windows both fly up, like, open and inward, as do the doors. And as they open, you can see inside the 3 people that Ixalia had kind of noticed earlier. They don't it's 2 young men and an older man who the 2 younger men are just kind of dressed in loose leathers and sort of not casual nothings, but like, you know, nothing particularly like overly complicated or even probably protection worthy. Other one looks a little bit more well armored. And one of the young men, they all kind of startle as the doors would open. They're like, "Hey, what the?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like he's like startled, jump scared, kind of like, "What the fuck?" One of them steps outside.
Well, can I have, before he is stepping outside, could you first ping for me where they are? Because I'm bad at seeing things at map, and I don't think I'm at an angle. Okay. Can I, pretty much as soon as Julius has done this, cast my grease?
Yes.
Is it in range?
Grease has a range of 60 feet, and it does not need to be a point I can see. It's just a point within range, baby.
All right, yeah, you cast grease, and the shimmering sort of like the wooden floorboards kind of glisten slightly as the magical grease forms on top of them, and this fella steps out, and he is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Excellent.
At least I think that's the save, right?
It's a dex save, yes.
What's your DC?
See, 16.
He fails, and
Yeah.
his feet shoot out from underneath him, and he lands flat on his back.
Yes.
And he's like, "Fuck! What the hell?" And he's like touching the ground and like lifting his hand to look at it. And the other younger man and the older man start to come out as well to see what the fuck is wrong. The younger man does not have much more wisdom or intelligence and is also going to step out onto the door.
I love him.
Yes.
Fall, motherfucker.
Love that for us.
Fall.
Oh, that was cogged. He stays upright though.
Damn it.
As-
Does he do
as-
like the slipping, like you know?
Walking on
Like,
ice.
Yeah, he like slips, but he catches himself. Like he was at least aware that something might be slippery out here, so he's able to catch himself. And the guy on the floor is like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And the older man's like, "Get up off the floor, come on." And the guy's like, "It's fucking grease. What the hell?"
They got ding dong greased.
And you hear the older man go, "Grease?" And you can tell in his tone, like he is possibly aware that the grease spell exists.
You know what? That's fair. I will accept that. Also, if at all possible, I would like to not be standing where I'm actually standing on the map.
Okay, where would you like to be standing?
Like just so they're over here, right?
Yes.
I would like
Can
to
I
be standing.
No, I just want to finish your thing first.
Are they going to be able to see me less if I'm closer to the building?
Probably.
like- Okay, then I would like to have been there when I did that.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Let me do. Guys, I'm using the really, really little good dice that I got.
Parker, can I have a way to see the map?
Oh, yes, sorry, absolutely. I am so sorry.
It's okay. I love the large black square you've given me, but I can't really do anything with it.
You
Bottom
exist
right
in the
corner.
void, my friend.
Okay, Alex. That's not actually Alex. That's a different cow.
Yeah, I put a little symbol over you.
That's a different purpled man. His name is also Alex.
I am
that's
sorry. not to
Alex with an I.
No, it's Alex with the YALYS.
That's a 19 on my stealth check. I got an 18 plus 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I was content to look at a black square, and then I had this sudden thought of maybe I should see what's going on.
My apologies. It completely slipped my mind.
It's okay.
Hold the full majesty of the chaos.
And as so this fella is on the ground. And the older man kind of steps out and around and is like hopping off the over the ledge of the porch. And is going to fucking see Nagi and Nin just standing there.
Well, no, because I was
Right.
gonna ask, because we hadn't discussed it before. Would you guys have said where you guys wanted Nagi to be to set fire, or?
I was going to leave that largely up to her own discretion in regards to the fire.
I guess, okay. 'Cause
I don't know
wouldn't
where she's
what-
comfortable starting a fire.
Well, I don't know what would be most opportune is what I'm thinking.
Can she
Well,
do
you
it at
could
range, or does she have to be right up against it?
30 feet.
You could
30
probably
feet?
set one of the
Set the
chairs on
grease on
fire.
fire.
Yeah, the grease. Yeah, you could too.
Well, it's like I have to hurl it, so I can't if it's through a wall or window.
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these tables.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. The Nagi would be under a tree.
Okay.
And is that 30 feet then? Yeah. Okay. Do I have to make a stealth check or?
Stealth check, yes. Nin, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say you are also trying to hide.
If possible, Nin would be hiding inside one of those trees. Just up
Okay. Perhaps this one, so you're not all clumped in the same tree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Make me a stealth check as well, please.
Yeah.
Nice, Sarah.
Unnatural 20. 13 plus 7.
Okay, and then
Nice.
roll me an attack roll for the
Yeah.
table.
That is a 15 plus 7.
Yeah, you hit the AC of wood.
Yeah, wood.
And you conjure a bit of fire in your hand and you lob it and it lands right in the middle of this table and it catches first seemingly like the edge of like some tankards that had been left out, and as that catches it heats the wood underneath it and that starts to catch, and this older gentleman is like, what the fuck, and he is looking around. And I'm going to roll a perception check for him.
Can I do something very quickly?
What is it?
I'm gonna take out the hat of disguise.
I have the hat of
Not hat of
disguise.
disguise, the hat of
Kelly's
vermin.
got it.
The hat of what? The vermin.
Hat of
yeah.
Vermin hat.
And make 3 bats.
Okay.
And just... Now, as far as I know, Nin can't control these creatures.
No.
But she is just gonna say to them, fly, my pretties, and just sort of toss them in the direction of the 3 guys. And hope they kind of get up in their shit.
At this point, even the 2 jobbers are like, something the fuck is up. Kyle.
Why,
Like,
my
what the
pretty
fuck is
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yes, the East Asian name, Kyle.
the door's flying open. There is now grease on the porch. Somebody lit the table on fire, and now there are bats flying out of that tree. Something is up. And as one of them helps the other one up, one of them leans back into the room and starts shouting, "Us, hey, fucking get out here! Something's up!" And a second later, you hear the door in front of the brewery start to open.
Oh shit! Granny, run!
Run, Granny. Howl away, Granny.
Cool.
Aster and Ixalia.
Bruh.
As you hear, you are able to hear faintly a couple of like noises downstairs, and then someone clearly very shouting, like something's up outside. And while you cannot no longer see anything in the office, you can hear what sounds like people moving for a second. And then there are a couple of voices snipping back and forth before the door slides open once again and Soshu steps out, and he looks kind of like grumpy about being the one to have to go the fuck downstairs to find out what the fuck is happening now. But he walks past you and across the balcony heading towards these stairs.
Did the door slide back? No, the automatic doors don't exist.
No. He did not shut the door entirely. Nashimura is still inside, however.
Yeah.
It's just gonna wait for him to be out of earshot, and then be like,
You see him head
Nashimura
down
is still.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Aster.
Yeah.
Hey, Aster. I mean, Nashimura's still in there. Do we go? I feel like we gotta go, right? I don't suppose you have the ability to send him to sleep or something.
The ability to blind him or deafen him, but he'd know him.
I don't know that it really matters as long as he's out of action for long enough for us to break into the fighting cabinet and steal everything and get out. I mean, once we have the stuff in hand, we run. Right?
It will make me visible.
I figured I'd sneak up behind him, and if it doesn't work, I can stick a knife in him. If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
We do that then. I go behind him, you blind him, deafen him, whatever. And if that doesn't work, we kill him.
Okay.
This is
But
fine.
he doesn't get that loud. He's a lot more calm than I am. I'm just going, God, we all...
I mean, the other option is we hold on for a few seconds and see if the noise from downstairs gets louder.
Out of character. It'd be better to not lose your invisibility just yet. I don't think.
I gotta say, I think the noise from downstairs is gonna get louder, gamers.
Yeah, I
Okay.
personally
Yeah.
agree.
Call it a hunch. I think the noise from downstairs is gonna get louder.
Perhaps.
But yeah, I
So I
also
think
have-
Aster might go, give them another 20 seconds.
Okay, sneak into the office meanwhile? Or stay outside it? Parker, does this door to the office have a lock on it?
It is slightly ajar.
No, but does it have is it capable of being locked?
Presumably.
Okay. I mean, we go in there and wait, or we stay out here and wait? I don't really want to split us up.
I don't trust my ability to be quiet enough if he's 10 feet away.
Then we wait out here. Maybe over this side of the door, in case the asshole comes back.
Are there other doors along this? Out of character, are there other doors along this
No, it is just the one.
strip? Okay, so yeah.
So if we just move kind of to there or something and wait for him to...
Mhm.
Lightly pad.
So to the chuckle fucks outside.
Yeah, Josh. Hello.
Hello.
Go big or
Um,
go home, kids.
The front doors to the actual brewery open, and
That's the one right next to me, right?
yes.
Okay. So,
Give me a
as soon as
second.
that
Give-
opens,
Give me a second.
okay,
Let me finish description.
go for it.
Oh, God.
The door opens. It's a heavy door that sort of creaks, but whoever's pushing it open seems to have this sort of strength that they are able to very easily push it open. And a tallish, sort of bald individual with leather armors and what looks like a sort of like chain with a very nasty spiked end looped around his hand and wrist steps out. Irene, you have a second of reaction.
I want to Misty step to the roof.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Ooh.
Thank fuck.
You misty step to the roof. However, it is still a spell and it is going to break your stealth. And so in the moment that the spell clicks, connects, and sends you up, his head snaps to where you were and then back toward.
That's fine. Ideally, as soon as the door started opening, that was what I was trying to do, but I will take the L. That's
and
fine.
he's like, and then in the next second, he is also going to roll perception, and he's going to roll really well and spot you, Julius.
Oh, cool.
Do something
He
really
is-
quickly.
He is very much disguised, though. Just think on.
Nin?
I mean, it's probably too late, but I wanted to cast message on him and just say, over there behind you.
Roll the deception check.
Oh, come on,
God.
Ned. Please. Ooh.
that will be enough to like get him to jerk his head and will give him disadvantage on his initiative roll. But he is like, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Oopsie.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
No, that's fair.
I'll roll the There's the Julius dice.
Is that
Can I use the
me and
Julius
Aster, or are
dice?
we out?
Well,
I
Oh, you
distraction.
fuck.
I
Hey.
am going to have the two of you roll initiative as well.
Okay.
Guys, the Julius numbers. Guess what I rolled?
3.
2.
Hold
A
on, give me
2!
one.
Plus 2 is a 4.
Alters.
I love this. He's gonna die today, you guys.
Oh
He
god.
never gets to meet his
Not gonna
mom.
die. Oh shit.
Also, we don't have anyone who has really 5 with us.
Oh, yay!
I rolled 17.
Okay.
Did I spell Julius right? I did.
You did not spell initiative right, though.
Oh. Oops.
17 for Nagi?
Yeah.
I told you I have dyslexia.
You're so
Like,
valid.
it looks like 2 N's. Oh, it is an M, isn't it?
It's imitative.
Imitative?
Initiative.
For initiative Julius.
Initiative.
God, look at his low fucking number.
Okay, that's all of the party. Time to start adding other people's initiative.
Please
Oh.
roll
God.
pants for fucking what's his face. Please roll like a 1.
I'm taking comfort in the fact that Ophaniel and Alex are having such a good time right now.
Right?
They're
just
having
like
a
down on
great
the town.
in
They're
the opposite
eating
direction.
food, they're chilling, they're enjoying themselves.
Good for them.
I have
Street
so many.
food.
I have so many stat sheets and people right now, so
I don't like hearing
Oh.
that.
Mood.
keep the noise down for like 2 seconds, please.
Alright. If you have to, you can mute us.
I'm gonna do those two on the same initiative.
Finally, some combat. I'm so excited.
These motherfuckers rolled a flat one.
Yes!
These two friends. Hold on. I flipped their names in the stat sheet, but I know which ones they are, so I'm going to be going off by token. And they rolled a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
And then the last. Oh, he rolled like balls. And he also has disadvantage. Okay. Nin, you are just faster than Soshu. By some miracle.
Oh, they...
Which one is Soshu?
The motherfucker.
This guy?
Yeah.
Bastard that needs to die.
No. He's in the building right now. He's the blackmail threatened guy, the one who keeps cursing and called Ectalia a bitch.
Oh yeah, he's the one I can't see.
There are a couple you
Okay, how close are these guys to me? I don't know how to do the whole measure thingy.
Which guys?
These guys.
They are 30 feet away.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to cast Charm Person on this guy and those two.
Is that const?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Those two?
Yep, these two and then this guy. I can cast it on 3 people.
Okay, they will all have to save at advantage because you are currently fighting them.
Oh, rip. Oh, well.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
15.
I am looking for a pencil. Hold on. I am going to be keeping track of so many.
I bet you the ones that fell on the grease are gonna have low. Hopefully.
They're making charisma saves?
I
Wisdom?
I think it's wisdom.
let me
Pretty
see.
sure you said wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay. What's your DC?
15.
Okay, 1 success. One success. And oh,
Oh.
buddy. No, I'm laughing because the 2 jobbers succeeded and the tougher guy failed.
Let's go.
So this guy, the initial guy that sort of left the building to look for you all, like, relaxes somewhat as he looks up at you, and he's like, "Hello?" The other 2 guys just seemed kind of confused at first, but are unaffected by your spell.
I didn't really think this far ahead. That's kind of all I can do, I think. That's my action. Yeah, I think that's all I can do, honestly.
Okay. So it is Soshu's turn. Soshu. You all hear a voice from inside the building as he's like, you can hear someone shouting like, "All right, what the fuck is going on?" And popping out around the guy with the chain is someone Nagi most specifically remembers as the guy she earth grasped that one time. He seems relatively unconcerned. And you can see he has pulled a dagger in one hand, but across his back is what looks like a short sword. And the only person he sees is Nin, because Nin's stealth is broken because she cast a spell.
Yeah.
And he looks up at you, and he's like, "Well, hello, sweetheart. Why
Hi.
don't you come down? We can have a chat."
She's gonna. Well, I guess she can't really do it right now, but. I'm actually pretty cozy up here. It's a nice tree you got.
He's very unimpressed, and he is going to take a bonus action to try to perceive if anyone else is out here. Which is a 21.
Oof.
Oh shit.
So he notices everyone besides, I think, besides Nagi at the moment.
Even
I
Granny?
mean, Irene is up on the roof, so...
Yeah, but...
And she's short.
She's very small up on the roof, Parker.
That's fair, but also his buddy already knows you're up there.
That's okay, his buddy can know I'm up here. That doesn't matter to me.
Fine. He does at the very least see Julius, and although Julius is in disguise, so he doesn't know it's you.
Mm-hmm.
He does seem to, at this moment, he looks back up at Nin, and there's a moment where he's like, "Oh, wait a minute. I know you."
No, he doesn't. I'm in disguise.
Oh, you are in disguise, right? Fuck. I forget who's all in disguise. The only people who aren't in disguise are Aster and Irene.
Yep.
We are
People
very
he has
dumb.
not seen yet. But he is going to He is going to step forward another couple of steps, and he reaches back and he pulls out the short sword from where he is standing, from where it is. And Julius, you recognize this blade. You recognize this blade very well.
Am I gonna have to make a roll for that one or no?
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If you hadn't said anything, he wouldn't have remembered to make you do that, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm just thinking about it from my perspective of, like, how would that make him feel? He did roll a 19, though, plus his wisdom save, which is a +1, so that's an unnatural 20. Mans is good, he's fucking...
You managed to swallow the fear, but he does point the blade towards you, Julius, and he's like, "You too, pretty boy. Up." And that is going to be his turn. Ixalia. You have noticed that Nashimura, you're still standing there, right? You're waiting for Nashimura to move.
You're just listening to what's going off, and if we can hear him moving, yeah.
Make a perception check.
24.
Okay, I will let that carry. You can hear Nashimura inside the office. But I will let that check roll until the next round, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So the little jobbers.
They're just big chillin'.
They have to make a
Grease
check to
still
be able
there.
to move. They're going. Yeah, they have to make a check to move out of the grease, right?
They do make more dexterity saving throws, I think.
All right, they are going to both. They're both going to make a dex save.
Excellent.
They.
Please fail again.
Please
They both
fail.
fail.
Yes! Oh, best plan ever.
It's my new favorite spell. Step aside, magic missile. I'm just casting grease from now on.
Greasy Granny, that's what we call her.
They both pull blades and are starting to advance. However, one of them slips, and as he starts to fall, his foot snaps out and catches the other one on the ankle.
Yes.
And now they are both on the ground.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
If only that asshole had gotten caught in grease.
They are, however, going to eat their pride a little bit and crawl the rest of the way down.
Yes!
That's fair.
That's so good.
And with their final bits of movement, they are both going to stand. But that is their entire turn.
God.
I love them. They are having a bad
I
evening.
can respect that.
Aster. Similar to Ixalia?
Yeah, similar to Ixalia.
Make me a perception check.
10.
Okay. Nagi.
I think the most he kind of does is reaches out so that he can be in contact with X so he knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, just checking my modifiers real fast. So if I were to get close enough to attack this guy because I'm hidden, would I have surprise on my first attack, or?
You would have to make one hell of a stealth check to be able to get at him, because he is looking directly at the tree you are by.
That's fair.
You could certainly try. I'm just telling you, it would have to be a hell of a stealth check.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try it. I'm going to bloop Nagi down here, and oh wait, here, no, here, and Fist of Unbroken Air. 3
All right.
times.
Roll your attacks. As you burst out from the tree, his eyes snap towards you, and he's like, "Oh, hello."
And she does not look like Nagi. She looks like random human girl number 300,856. Yeah. First attack is an 18. Wait, yeah, 18.
Hold on, his sheet is being done. Give me 1 second.
Mm. It's all good. It's a lot to keep track of.
That will hit.
Cool. Second one is a 17.
That will also hit.
Cool. Oh, third one's a natural 20, boys. Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
And,
That will also obviously hit.
yeah. It's like, no,
he-
that'll actually miss. Yeah.
He is going to use his uncanny dodge to have that attack, though.
Okay. First one
To have the
is-
crit?
You have to have the crit. Right.
First one is sorry, need to look at my modifiers again.
Can you stunning strike?
I can, yes. 1 second. D&D Beyond, why don't you just have the damage modifiers there? Not D&D Beyond, roll 20. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's 8 for the first one, 2 plus 6. Second one is another 8, 2 plus 6. And the last one is 4 plus 6 for 10. Oh wait, I get to roll twice. That was 1 die, sorry. And then another 3 on top of that. So 13 on the second one.
He will only take 6 as he has that.
So another 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he yeah, go ahead.
He seems kind of surprised. Like when you start to wind up for your swing so far away, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And so you manage to clock him real good.
Excellent.
But by the third
Oh,
hit,
sorry,
even though he's
I know those would be 8. I forgot because I keep it's plus 6 to my fight, to my punch
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah, sorry. So it's,
by
that would
the-
be yeah, go ahead.
by the third hit, you are aimed direct for where you think might be able to do some fucking damage, but he seems to finally catch himself and just like he can't dodge it all the way, but he does shift a little bit so that you're not catching him directly in the trachea and instead on the bottom of the jaw.
Can he make a curse not a constitution saving throw for me?
You sure can. That is a 19.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, so that was 30. I am going to I already used my bonus action to attack, so last 30, 40, 40, 45 over here. So I'm not standing next to Julius.
You that last hit, the one of the hits you go for, you try to hit where you know might be like a bit of a nerve, where you might be able to like stun him for a second, and you hit solidly, but he seems to take it, and he kind of in the moment after that third hit, he shifts, he shakes his arm out on where his shoulder is, and he seems to recover.
I'm sorry, never mind. They're 4. I think I was just fudging around on D&D Beyond or something, and I messed up the. Yeah, so they're 6. They're 6, not 8. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Irene, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay.
Fireball.
No, I don't have fireball. I do have something else though.
Not fireball.
I'm the
fire
one
breath.
with fireball.
I also cannot do that at the moment because I'm gonna do something else. But we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. So I'm on the roof. And I would like, let me make this show to others. I would like to, if we call this a cube, that should be a cube.
Okay.
I would like the people inside and within that cube to make wisdom saving throws.
So that would be Soshu and the fellow with a chain, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I like this tense music.
Alright. Fellow with the chain rolls an 8 and fails. Soshu rolls a 22.
Fuck
Holy
him.
fuck.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Fellow with the chain was a
Damn.
fairly significant concern, I guess. So, Fellow with the chain is charmed and incapacitated. It has a speed of 0. Because hypnotic pattern is good. And
Let's look at the pretty colors.
let's see let me check one more thing about what might be something I can do. No, I cannot do that. I'm on the roof now, and I need Snowball to not be on the roof with me. But that might be a problem for next turn. Can I have Snowball, take this turn to look and see a good way down from the roof?
Sure, she can roll a perception check.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm doing with her this turn. Because she doesn't have fire yet, so she can't leave me just yet.
Yeah, there's a way she can get down off of, towards the covering over the porch and then down onto one of the tables.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Then that is Granny's turn. And she is just standing up there on the roof.
All right. Another figure pops out of the doorway. This one dressed in heavy black cloak. And as he sees that Soshu has taken a couple of hits, that his buddy here seems to be magically charmed, he's like, fuck. And he pulls out a spell book.
Oh fuck! Damn.
Does he look like he's about to start casting a spell?
He sure does.
Can I counterspell?
I mean,
because
you sure can.
Because that's how counterspell works?
Yeah, I just hadn't completely figured out what he was going to do with his spell turn yet.
That's fine. I don't have to counterspell him. I am going to. So whatever he's doing with his spell, if he's casting a spell, then he's not anymore, unless it's, higher than a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, he sure does lose a spell slot. And he seems kind of confused by it for a second. But there's a pull. Irene, you're a spellcaster. You know what happens when someone casts a spell. There's a pull on the arcane field around them, and other people who are tuned into that can often feel, or at least kind of know where it came from, unless the spellcaster who did it was particularly good at hiding their magic. And so when his spell fails, there's a moment and then he looks up and he sees you.
That's fine. Irene smiles down at him.
And he is going to step back and away over here.
Little granny gnome.
Yep.
And then as... No, he already tried to cast a level spell, so he cannot do anything, but he knows you are up there.
That's fine.
It is now Nashimura's turn. And Aster, you can't really hear anything. Ixalia, you hear, as the noises from outside are growing louder, you hear for a second what sounds like the scraping of a chair, and then somebody moving as if they are going to perhaps look out a window to see what the fuck is going on.
Good.
And then you hear him mutter something. and then you hear a snap. And then you don't hear anything else.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The rest of you, however,
Excuse me.
see a figure appear. Perched on the rooftop above the sitting area, so I'm kind of balanced him right there. His token looks a little wrong, but it's fine. Appearing in sort of a slight shimmer of light, similar to like the quality of moonlight. Actually, no, you don't see him. I lied to you. You don't know where he is.
We don't have...
He's definitely not on the roof.
Nope, no one's there. We cannot see.
That will be his turn. Does the fellow with the chain get another saving throw?
No, he doesn't unless somebody shakes him out of it or he takes damage.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a hypnotic pattern. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It is. I thought I said that.
You might have, and I just didn't.
It's okay.
Julius, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, his plan of run is not an option no more. Let's see here. So, in this section, these three here are people, like... I don't remember who's who.
These three people?
Yeah. Or no, over here.
Over here. This is Soshu, this is the guy with the chain, and this is the mage.
Yes. Yes.
Could I perhaps interest you in a radiant fireball in these trying times?
I interest you in a counterspell.
Fuck.
Bruh.
Wait, so did the mage see Julius though? He was still stealthed.
Yeah. At this point,
Damn
y'all are
it.
fucked.
Okay, well, his spell fizzles out, and Julius looks really pissed off, and he's gonna reach for his crossbow and shoot the fucking mage, because I'm allowed to do that if he doesn't move, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot the fucking mage with my crossbow, you bitch! Not you, Parker, at the-
You can attack roll.
Come on, Julius dice, come on! Oh, it's an
Yes.
Alright.
Dang shit.
Oh! Okay, that's a D8 plus 2. I'm gonna roll. Oh, he was so mad. He was so mad. He channeled? Excuse me? He channeled his inner, Amaya in this instance. And that's the full fucking damage. Okay, you choose now to, okay. That's 10 points of damage.
Okay. That sinks into his shoulder, and he kind of curses a little bit. But he is not upset about the counterspell.
Yeah, nah, that was clutch. Good thing Julius has a lot of spell slots. Not a lot.
Can I interest you in a fireball? Can I interest you in a counterspell?
Can I interest you in another fireball?
God.
That was very funny. No, I can't say that because that'll give you ideas. I'm gonna send to the other chat.
I'll just keep sending you things.
The moment you were like, I'm gonna cast a spell, I was like, this man's gonna counterspell it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was gonna come out of his mouth, but I was gonna counterspell it.
Yeah,
I figured. Counterspelling that guy.
I counterspell your counterspell.
This guy
But unfortunately, you don't have a
Nin.
reaction anymore.
This guy who was charmed by Nin does nothing. The final motherfucker is gonna fucking sprint out and over this direction. But
Pretty outnumbered right now.
he's going to dash. But that's all he can do. Nin, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You have one man charmed.
A lot of dudes.
I have one man charmed.
So many guys. So many dudes.
Would it be an action to, like, do something with that guy, or... Does he just seem like, for now, he's, like, not really sure what to do and he's not gonna attack?
That seems to be
Wasn't that the dude who got hypnotic patterned?
No, guy over here got hypnotic patterned. Guy over here got charmed.
I can't see that.
There, one guy is
okay.
hypnotic patterned, another guy is charmed person.
Okay.
He seems kind of confused and like he's not sure what he should be doing. He seems to be like trying to make a decision on what side he's going to take. Cuz like those are his like one of those guys is his fucking boss and that guy is a fucking piece of shit that he's scared of. But you're his close good friend.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't know.
If you want to try to get him to do something, it will be a persuasion check.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get him something to do something, but I don't know what to say to convince him. My brain is not working today. I kind of just want him to distract those two guys as best as he can. These two dudes.
Yeah.
Dudes being guys.
Just, keep them off our back.
Yeah, something like, hey, tell your friends to knock it off.
Yeah.
And he kind of roll a persuasion check. He takes a step over towards them and he's like, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's not a great idea getting involved in this one. And the one next to him looks at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? That would be your action.
And then, since I didn't move, can I use my bonus action to shoot the guy who called me sweetheart?
Yeah, you can try to shoot Soshu.
Actually, I don't know if that's... What's the range of a light crossbow?
Like
80? I feel like it's like 8320.
That might be...
I'm looking.
Okay.
Yeah, 8320.
Okay, then I'm shooting the guy who called me sweetheart.
Excellent.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Nah, probably not.
That will miss, unfortunately. It goes
Should've hit
sailing
the
past
wizard.
his shoulders. It is now his turn.
Excuse me.
Oh my.
And he's fucking pissed at you, Nagi.
Yeah.
And he sort of stalks up to you, and he is going to spend his bonus action doing something funny.
This is fine.
Nagi, can you roll me a deception check, please?
Oh yeah, this is
Damn it, Parker!
inquisitive, right?
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay. Let's see what let's see. Deception is 16.
He rolled a 16 on the dice.
And I
Oof.
defend, so I'm defending, so I'm the one who makes it.
No, he has a
And he has the modifier as well.
Oh, okay.
So he is going to get he is going to make
that.
an attack against you now.
Mm-hmm.
Which he does not have advantage on, but if he hits, He has pulled his the sword that he pulled out is it's a short blade. It's a short blade, but it is a nasty looking motherfucking thing. It's deep. It's like a deep black color, and the edge of it is like serrated in these large sort of serrations.
Hey
Guys,
guys.
we don't have any healers with us.
And you wonder why Julius's chest looks like that.
No, we didn't wonder, actually.
That was calmed. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. All right. Hold on, I gotta go find more d6s.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Like that
You
statement.
don't say that.
This guy's a motherfucker. He's the big.
I swear, if you kill Nagi again,
It's okay, Julius has empowered healing. He can heal Nagi
Okay.
and do shit. It's okay. Someone here can heal.
thank God. I think I do have a healing potion. I have a greater healing potion if we need it. But hopefully we won't.
21
Excuse-
points of damage.
Okay.
As this sword like slashes across your front, and it cuts, and it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Um,
And none of that is like acid damage, right?
no, it's all straight piercing, baby. I'm sorry. And then he is going to back the fuck off.
Attack of opportunity? Or
No, you do not.
why?
He doesn't.
He's got
you do not
mobile-
have attack
he's
of
got-
opportunity.
Oh, okay, mobile.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, he's backing the fuck off.
Yeah, Parker discovered that rogues with mobile are disgusting, and every rogue has had mobile since.
I'd like to point out I'm not allowed mobile.
Interesting.
Okay, Parker.
No, you are.
I
You
see,
are
I
allowed
see.
mobile. You are allowed mobile. I never said no mobile.
Oh, you did? I asked because it was between that and actor, and you were like, yeah, no, I'd really rather you didn't have mobile, so I picked actor instead.
Ooh.
Parker.
I see how it is.
Oh.
No, I genuinely forgot about that.
Do as I say, not as I do, huh?
Yeah, right?
See how it is. The double standard.
I just sat here staring.
Hypocrisy.
Alright, I need to go. I was supposed to leave like 10 minutes ago.
Genuinely,
Bye,
I
Sarah.
am very sorry.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Don't die. Don't get me killed.
No,
Well,
I am very sorry. I should never have said that. Mobile is on the table.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I believe it's perfectly okay. Rogues with mobile are so broken, and now that I'm allowed to take it, I'm taking it the next time we have feed available. It's fine. I'm laughing seriously,
No.
Parker. So it's
Yeah, no,
entirely
it was
okay.
very funny. I was supposed to be doing it out of jest.
Yeah.
No, legitimately, that kind of makes me feel kind of scummy, and I am so
No,
sorry.
no, don't. No, don't. It's perfectly fine.
You had sincerely forgotten about that interaction when you set this up.
This was like a conversation
if
we
you
had
had remembered-
months and months ago.
Yeah, if you had remembered about that interaction when you set this up, you would have changed what you were setting up, or if you had set this encounter up at that point, you would have.
Exactly. It's just fine. Don't
No,
worry
sorry,
about it.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad, Parker. It is totally fine. Genuinely, 100% fine.
I don't like to be a scum DM.
No, you're fine.
And
We
you are
know
not,
it wasn't
you are not a
intentional.
scummy DM, seriously.
But
Yeah,
we know it was just
Give
timeline
me
must
an attack of
end.
opportunity just this once, though.
I mean, this conversation we had last year, so I do not expect you to remember. I mostly remember it because it amused me at the time. It is cool.
Ignalia,
Genuinely.
it is-
Please don't feel bad.
It is your turn, Exalia. You cannot hear anything inside Nashimora's office anymore.
Okay, Ix is moving forward and peering back through the door to see if he's gone.
He is gone.
Okay. In that case, then, straight into the office.
The filing
What?
cabinet is in this back corner.
Okie doke.
Did you guys end up grabbing You grabbed Nagi's bag of holding, right?
Yeah, we've got the bag of
hold
holding.
Yeah, cool. Just wanted to
That
double
crack
check.
noise we heard between him kind of cursing and moving around and presumably hearing what was going on downstairs, was there enough time between that and that crack noise that we heard for him to have been likely to set up any traps or anything? Based
No.
on just... Right, okay, in that case then, full movement and bonus action dash as necessary to the back corner to inspect this filing cabinet.
Roll an investigation check.
Okie doke.
Got the 6.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 8.
No!
There are 3 drawers. All of them are locked. That's all you
And
got.
hold on any further investigation before Asta can dispel magic.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, just put the
So
whole
look-
filing cabinet in my bag. I'm kidding.
It's the jobber's turn. One of them is going to look at this fella right here and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And sort of shake him off and step over towards Nin, actually. You are up in the tree.
Height advantage.
He is going to pull out a crossbow, however.
Shit.
And is going to take a shot at Nin.
Does
Also,
the tree
Sarah
give
is-
natural cover?
Wait. Sarah's not here, so you'll have to edit her sheet for her.
Yeah, that is a natural 1.
Hey.
God.
This motherfucker goes to pull out his thing and he cocks it back and he aims and he shoots. But there's grease in the mechanism and it causes the bowstring to slip and like smack him.
Excellent.
And he is going to take he's gonna just take a d4 damage. Alright, he takes 3 points of damage.
Excellent. Best case scenario.
These 2 motherfuckers are having a bad day.
I'm never casting a spell other than grease again.
Okay.
That is going to be his turn. And the other one is going to step forward and take a shot at you, Julius.
Yeehaw! Me and my 16? Nope, 12 armor class.
He rolled a 16 on the dice.
Yeah. He's
So
got a
you're going
12.
to take a shot for 10 points of damage because he rolled max damage. I'm
Yay, it's fine. Julius did the same last turn. It's all good.
so sorry.
Youch.
Aster, it is your turn.
Okay. He just felt X move, but he can't see them right now. So is just going to is going to assume, since they didn't ghost back and slip over here. And how much movement was that?
5 feet. Or no, it was like 10 feet.
Okay.
You can just get back there if you hop over the desk.
Yeah, he's willing to.
Okay. Exalia, you hear your friend clamber onto the desk.
And can I see the filing cabinet, or is it in?
You can see the filing cabinet, yes.
And he's just going to. Do I dispel it now?
Yes, the quicker we get this shit and get out of here, the better.
Right. And he's going to dispel magic.
What level?
I only have 3rd. I will roll for it if.
Alright, you cast it at 3rd level, and it sort of sweeps over the filing cabinet, and the bottom drawer, you feel the spell catch, and then you feel it break something, and the arcane lock on the bottom cabinet is dispelled.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Good job.
And Actor becomes visible.
Yes. Nagi.
Yeah. Nagi is going to bloop. Oh, no, not up there. Bloop, bloop, and then same thing as last time. This guy.
Your attacks?
E. Oh no, the first one's not gonna hit because that was a 2 plus stuff.
Yep.
Second one is 17. And the last one is also a 17. Yeah, where's my dice? There it is. Another 6 damage. Come on, dice. Please roll something other than a 2. Oh, there we go. 6 damage, 9 damage also. Can I get one more Constitution saving throw?
You sure can. That is going to be a 17. No, an 18.
Oh, fuck this guy.
He only has a +2. He's just rolling really well.
No.
And then that was 10, 10, 5. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm gonna move somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna move here so that way I'm gonna move here because back here.
Yeah, good
I
idea.
don't want to get back up because if I want to get back up and fight that guy again, it'll take if I try to go near the guy that's shooting Julius, it'll get an attack of opportunity. So
Also, you being close to Julius is good for empowered healing.
That's my turn.
Irene!
Okay, so I'm on the roof with my good little buddy Snowball, right?
Yes.
My good little buddy Snowball looks kinda hungry, don't you think?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna eat a pepper. And
Does this drop hypnotic pattern?
oh, fuck, I forgot they were both concentration.
You could drop a flint and steel.
No, I want Snowball to go breathe fire.
Okay.
I want Snowball to go breathe fire.
Alright.
Okay.
But no, because with the big guy, I shouldn't let my shit drop on the big guy. Fine, Snowball breathe fire next round. I will cast. Ugh, everything else is so unsexy compared to Snowball breathing fire.
Magic missile.
Yeah, but no, like, first of all, I don't need input. Second of all, it's gonna be magic missile, but I'm not happy about it.
That's fair.
But who? But whomst? Probably...
Murder,
Yeah,
murder.
I was going to say Soshi, yes.
Sorry, that was a question, not a...
No, I know, there's been... I would like to, yes, cast Magic Missile on Soshu, I guess.
Gotcha.
Which
Roll
means...
damage.
Murder.
Wait, hold on, let me make a decision real quick about what level I'm casting it at.
Mm-hmm.
Murder.
Casting, well, am I?
Do what you gotta do.
I'll cast it at just first level, I guess.
That's still sexy, don't worry about it.
No, it's not sexy enough.
You want snowball breathing fire sexy,
I want
right?
Snowball breathing fire so fucking bad, but I'm going to do, what is it? 3d4 plus 3, is that what I'm rolling?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm shit at, okay, roll good. Oh, that's not bad. Not great.
Not bad at all.
But there's 1, 2, 3, bang, 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 into the back of Soshu's head.
He takes it and he kind of, like, his head sort of snaps forward. And Nagi, you're the only one with the perception to really notice it. The way his head sort of jerks forward for a second is almost a little wrong. And then he snaps his head back.
Don't like that.
and then he snaps his head back up. He is starting to look a little rough, though.
Hey.
Okay.
It is the mage's turn.
Aww.
And the mage is fucking not happy about this other mage on the fucking roof.
No, that's my grandma.
That's probably fair. I am the other mage on the roof.
How far away is Nin? Oh, the mage is too far. Damn.
No.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
okay. Granny's not hurt at all right now, so whatever happens.
What I was
happens.
thinking is that Nim has counterspell, I think.
Well, she used both her spell slots.
Oh, she did.
doesn't have
Okay.
spell slots.
Never mind.
Yeah, warlocks, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna cast a spell.
I bet he is, and I don't have any counter spells for him.
You're just an
And
old lady.
I'm just a little old lady.
he vanishes from the floor and pops up on the roof. Not too
Oh.
far.
No, fucking
Is
bitch.
Nashimura also up there? Well, we don't actually know where Nashimura is.
You don't know where Nashimura
Oh
is.
fuck. Oh fuck.
And he's going to say, "Hi."
And she will, in full genuine, like, this is just how she reacts to people saying hi to her, say, hello, dearie, and then remember that this is a person she's fighting. But it comes off as super earnest for 1 second there.
Oh god.
I don't want Granny to get hurt. I
Which
love
is fine.
Mm.
And because Misty Step is a bonus action, he is now going to cast Firebolt at you.
Fuck.
Okay.
And he is going to roll a 13.
A 13. What am I? A 13 would hit if I didn't cast shield as a reaction to being hit by an attack, which raises my AC by 5 and makes it not hit.
Excellent.
We love that for Granny.
He sort of 2 fingers out towards you, and there's a bolt of fire that comes like screaming towards your face, and then it pops. You pop the shield up between it, and it hits, and it scatters off. And he's like, "Okay, I see."
This mage wants to kill my little gnome grandma so fucking bad right now, you guys.
He just really wants to cast a spell, is the thing.
He wants Granny to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
So at the start of his turn, Nashimura pops back into visibility on the ground next, where you can all see him. And this man, in his full armor and with his height, is kind of an imposing figure.
Aww.
And he sort of looks out over what's going on. What's he gonna do? Do I do one type of bastard or the other type of bastard?
Which one doesn't
Whichever's
kill
the
us?
least bastard.
Which one is the one that doesn't involve Nagi dying?
Yeah. Or Granny, or Julius, or Nin, or... You know.
Or anyone.
Well, preferably
All of
Nagi,
us.
because if she dies or gets to 2 death saving throws again, she's leaving.
Nagi.
Or considering it, yeah.
Nagi, can you make me a charisma saving throw?
I
Oh,
can
you
certainly
fucker.
try.
Is Nagi getting forcibly EBDB'd?
We will see. Let me check my charisma. Okay, that's a +2. Come on. 14?
He reaches his hand out towards you, and he make eye contact with you, and he's like, I'll deal with you in a second. And he clenches his hand and twists, and Nagi is forcibly EBDB'd as the
it.
banishment
Vanished.
takes hold.
Oh
course.
god.
Damn it, Walker.
Of course.
It was that or Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
Yeah, fair
God.
enough.
Oh.
Well, Julius'
He
heal
is,
plan is out of window.
Concentrating now. And that is going to be I believe his full turn.
Julius's heal plan is out the window. It is time for fight only now. Shit.
It is time for break his concentration.
You're the one who's been doing the most damage.
Yeah.
It would make sense that he EBDBs you.
I
I'm sorry.
know. No, it's fine. It's just that I'm like, oh fuck, if they manage to get the vials, everyone starts running before then. Nagi's gonna pop back
We're
in
not
here.
we're not gonna start running. Have a little faith, we're not gonna leave you behind.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better than her fighting you guys. I guess that's what I was worried about.
I was concerned about that.
Yeah, I was like, this is a
I
dominant
was also
person.
concerned that this was dominate person.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
The chain guy is still charmed.
Excellent.
Fucking bless.
Fuck, yes, fuck yes. Yeah, what is he seeing, by the way?
He's just standing, and there's fun little... Do you guys remember this pretty swirly drawings that Nin made back in Strait's Gallows when she was supposed to be forging?
Yeah.
That's what this man is seeing right now, and they are beautiful.
Julius, it is your turn.
Hi. How far away is the mage guy from me? Is he like...
He's on the roof.
On the roof.
So...
Ha! You're not within range! I'm fucking fireball, bitch!
Outer spell's like 60 feet?
Yeah, I know. He's not within 60 feet of Julius.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And up on a roof.
Fireball, and Maggie's not there, so go wild.
Yeah, let's see.
Go feral, go feral!
Can he... Yeah, he could get everybody in this... Yeah, he could get everybody. Excluding Granny, because she's up there, right?
Yeah, she's up. Yeah,
Wait, he can't get Chain Guy, but that's good because he's
the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that'll
these
break the
three.
backpack.
Julius is going to do.
This captain, Soshu, Nashimura, and this guy.
Yes. Julius is going to spend 3 sorcery points to give one target of the spell disadvantage on the saving throw. He is
Who's he giving it to? Nashimura?
Remember,
sorry.
We let people choose. Yeah.
I don't.
It was meant to be suggested.
No,
I'm sorry.
yeah, you're good.
Murder.
Nashimura looked like he was, or no, whoever the one was looking like.
Soshu is not looking too great.
Yeah, Soshu.
Maybe it would do. I think I'll just do Nashimura.
Okay.
Because he seems like a more powerful entity at the moment. I'll roll damage if you want to roll 3. I think it's dex saves.
Yeah, he had resistance on him, but he failed that with a 3 on the dice, so he's going to fail the fireball. Soshu is going to more than succeed.
Guessing Social has evasion.
Yes.
Oh, fuck him.
The bandit captain is.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll these 3 dice.
The bandit captain rolls an 18.
Okay. That is more than enough to succeed.
And the bandit fails.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, was that the right? Yeah, it is, okay. And then I need 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that was right. 21 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Or 10
Nashimura
halved.
takes. Yeah, Nashimura takes it to the fucking face.
Concentration check?
Yes, it will be a concentration check in a second. I am doing everybody else's HP. The bandit looks like fucking shit.
Good. Fuck him.
The captain is much more in like decent shape. And Soshu has evasion, and he kind of he dances out of the way just enough that he doesn't get hit by any of it. Nashimura is going to make a concentration check.
So
And
annoying.
he is going to fail and Nagi pops
Fuck
back
yeah.
into existence.
Fuck
When
yeah.
you try to take Nagi away, Julius says no.
Nagi just
No,
comes
no.
back screaming because she was in a void. Ah!
Julius just winks at her.
Looks at him. Ah!
Is that your turn, Julius?
Ideally, Julius would like to go further this direction. Because there's nothing he can do as a bonus action. He could have done, what do you want to call it? If he had a spell slot for it, it's fine. He's gonna move 30 feet down off the map. Just so
Bye.
he's within... They would have to dash to him to get him.
Yeah.
And ideally, like, be, like, in the way, like, having this bush tree in the way. A little bit.
So this guy, this guy's turn pops up, and he looks back at the guy with the chain, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he is going to run back and shake him out of the charm, and then take a couple of steps, but that will be his entire turn. The one that is charmed is still charmed.
Excellent.
Nin. What can Nin do?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you know what? She can sure Eldritch Blast.
Yeah!
She's going to send one towards each of the bandits.
That Eldritch sure can blast.
That'll hit. And the other will also hit. So
Nice.
that is 1d10 for the both. They are both standing, but one of them looks like he's really on his last fucking legs. It is Soshu's turn.
I am grimacing emoji right now.
Mm-hmm.
Soshu is... So she's going to
Apologize for stabbing Nagi.
I'm so
no,
sorry.
he is going to actually run past you, Nagi, and as he does, he's going to take a stab out with his dagger, but he's not going to do his insightful fighting. So it'll just be
Okay.
he has another thing. That's going to be a 19 to hit, or an 18
Yeah.
to hit. But you only take 5 points of damage.
Excellent.
Okay.
As he is going to get up next to Nashimura, and he is going to take the dodge action. And you see him mutter something to Nashimura in a language none of you understand.
How is he taking the dodge action?
Cunning action?
That's not. Oh, you can't dodge with a cunning action.
Can't.
Nope. Disengage or dash or hide.
Edge, dash, or hide.
Right, fuck. Well, in any case, he already spent his turn being a little dumb. He is actually going to place himself between you and Nashimura, Nagi.
Yeah.
And you still see him like share some words with Nashimura in a language. Actually, in a language you reckon. No. No, a language you don't recognize. They wouldn't be using.
Glance at you.
I went back and forth on whether or not they'd be using a language that Naki would recognize, but not know. But no. If Aster would hear, that would be different.
Hey, Parker.
Yeah.
Check out the chat, Nocturne.
I was hoping to get through this faster so we could have a bit of Alex.
They have meanwhile next session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to be calling this soon anyway because 8 is my real cutoff because I really need to fucking finish this.
Yeah,
that's fair.
So I think in this moment, as Soshu puts himself between you and Nashimura, and Ixalia starts to pop open the filing cabinet, particularly the bottom one. She sees inside about it's like a small case of
blood.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe this so it'll make sense. It is like PK.
Yeah.
You know how you would have a tray of like that would hold test tubes that would have like
Yes.
one bit of plastic with a bunch of holes in it so it keeps all of them separate and upright?
Yes.
That of about 18 vials of blood.
Ooh, spicy.
Some of them Ixalia can recognize are labeled as Naomi. Others are labeled as many different names. Like not any names they recognize, but names of other people.
I mean, we were planning to steal as many as we could so it wasn't clear who this was.
Yeah. But presumably these are other people they have.
So do we just want to put it in the bag of holding or do we just want to try and smash it now?
I will leave that up to you and Ixalia next session because I am going to jump over to Alex for a second.
Alex.
I am so sorry,
Hello.
Nocturne.
No, it's okay. On the plus side, we won't have to do the voice.
Yeah, because you already sound like him.
Yeah, because we already sound like it.
Yeah.
Oh, having a time, huh?
That PK was not lying.
I was not lying, but Nocturne can, Alex.
Yeah, that Nocturne can, Alex. I have the flu.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fun combat. Parker, don't feel bad. I was just fine sitting here up until about 10 minutes ago, so you're good.
Alex, your friends leave you alone with this child.
They do.
And you are both kind of standing in Julius's living room as they all leave.
You want to get food now, or do you want to wait a little bit?
I mean, dinner would be about an hour, I think. Be another hour.
Okay. What would you like to do until then? Or, if that's too open-ended of a question, would you like to sit on the back porch for a bit? I'm assuming there's a back porch, right?
There is a back porch, yeah.
There is back porch. Okay, I am not misremembering.
They nod, and the two of you end up on Julius's back porch. Just across the backyard, you can see the back of Shinohara's house. But there is what looks like an open space of grass, the center of which is a small well between them.
Is it the area like super visible or no?
No, it's pretty well shielded by the houses around you.
Okay.
I'm going to use this opportunity to order dinner.
Din din.
Sorry, father.
It's okay.
Alex is gonna let Ophaniel do their thing, or if they have things in hand to do outside.
They bring their calligraphy materials, but they step outside and they sit down. And before they can get back into the calligraphy, they kind of like seem to notice the grass in front of them. And reach out one hand to just kind of like touch the very tops of the blades of grass. And you see them like kind of like seemingly like focus in on the texture of that. And they are just running their fingertips up and over the blades of grass.
Alex is just going to okay. Alex is going to just sit and not like watch in a like I'm watching everything you're doing and assessing it kind of way, but in a like we're just kind of chilling together and I'm interested in what you're doing kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But he will make no comments.
They seem to get like focused in on that, and then they find like a section that's like the stringier, like tougher weed type of grass, and they like kind of end up like running their hand very quickly over that. You're starting to notice this child might be autistic.
Hell yeah.
I love them so much.
Incredible child. Yeah, Alex will not. Alex is just kind of let them do whatever, and if they start to like wander off, he doesn't think they're gonna wander off, but
About 20 minutes in, they do stand up, and they don't necessarily wander off, but it seems like the well has caught their attention. And they like look down the well shaft.
love you too. Sorry, I had mother. Alex. Alex is going to when Nathaniel stands up, Alex will also stand up and not like follow, but just gonna kind of be ready. And when Nathaniel looks down the well, he's just gonna be like, make sure you don't lean too far over, because those things can get pretty deep.
They nod. And then as they're looking over, they sort of like swipe one of the pebbles off of the edge of the well and kind of like push it over the side.
Mm-hmm.
And you both listen to it kind of like 1, 2, and then it hits the surface of the water. Doesn't sound all that deep.
Even if it's not deep, it's gonna be kind of tricky to get you out if you fall in, so I mean we will.
I'm not gonna jump in, but
I don't think you will. But still, better to be overly cautious, you know? At least that's how I do it. Well, not overly cautious with other people, but like, you know, just making sure everyone's got all the information they need to be cautious, you know? If you want to lead over the side, I'm not going to like grab you. It's only if you're going to start falling in.
they seemed like I just got like worded at more than I usually get worded at. Yeah. Usually people are pretty cautious around me.
In a good way or in a bad way?
They shrug. I mean, Mr. Walsh says I'm pretty important, so.
Yeah, well, what's the point of being important if you can't have a little fun?
Doing a good job?
Well, that can't be the only thing.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes things are important, but like if all you're gonna do is just think about important things, you're gonna burn yourself out in the important things, and then you'll have no thoughts on the important things, and that's no good.
They kind of hum a little bit. I need to pull up their sheet.
Oh no.
And they just kind of they hold out one of their hands over the lip of the well water, and in their hand they sort of they have a small pebble, and it lights up with this sort of bright, sort of golden light. Golden orange light. It's not quite fire, but it is orange tinted around the edges and radiates kind of like a soft warmth. And then they drop that one down the well.
Nice. Alex watches it fall.
You see the light like reflect off the stones until it gets towards the water, and it reflects a moment off the water, and then it drops beneath the surface, and you see it sink further and further and further until it seems to settle at what is probably a bottom of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it's pretty deep if you count the water.
Yeah, and water can really get to you. There are more pebbles, yes.
Yes.
Hold on, I have to look at Alex's spells real quick. Alex is going to pick up a pebble and also cast light on it, and then also drop it down the well.
Yours lights up, and it's clearly the same spell, but yours is tinged with like a white rather than an orange, and it doesn't quite have that same warm heat to it. But it drops and it falls and it plops and it settles itself not too far from Nathaniel's.
Hey, that's kind of fun.
It's just dropping pebbles in a well.
Still kind of fun. Alex is going to cast light on another pebble and drop it down the well.
And they just kind of shrug and watch it happen.
Alex.
Their hair, you've seen how long their hair is, but it is carefully pinned up in probably looks like a very heavy, very complex bun that sort of like encompasses almost the entirety of the back part of their head. And even then, still, there is some of it that trails down into the middle of their back. And it sort of hangs over their shoulder as they look down into the well. And it seems like it catches the attention out of the corner of the eye, and they kind of like one hand curls up and pulls it in front of their face, and they look at it for a second, and then they just sigh and let it drop back down, and looking back down to the well.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. My Discord is frozen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Do you need that kind of pinned up out of the way?
I mean, otherwise it gets dirty and tangled.
Do you mind if I do it, or?
They kind of one hand sort of protectively goes up to their hair, and they're like, "No, it's fine."
Okay. Figured I'd offer, but
And they sort of take that bit and they kind of try to wrap it and tuck it, and it's only like somewhat successful, but they're like whatever about it. You notice with your perception and your insight, as much as they are outside and like they're touching the rocks and the grass, they seem to be trying to do a very careful job to not actually like get dirt on themselves or otherwise sort of sully their clothing or their body. And even after the stone, they kind of very quickly dust their hands off. And they just kind of wander the backyard for a little bit, looking at a lot of things, and but not really touching or engaging with them in a lot of ways. Until about an hour passes, and they're like, "Okay, do you want to go get food?"
sure. While Ophaniel
Sorry,
is exploring.
no. We should go get food.
Okay. While Ophaniel is exploring, Alex is going to like fully sit in the grass and just hands planted, pants getting dirty. He and at some point he will just kind of like lie back. He's not like he is a man of the outdoors. He likes his grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, if you're ready.
They nod. And the two of you can make your way back through the house and out to the other side. You do have to walk somewhat down the block a little bit. Julius's house is not necessarily positioned around the main places where people will set up food stalls.
Before we leave, Alex is going to use his Furbolg disguise self thing. He's gonna like let Ophaniel know he's doing this before he casts it. And is going to just kind of look like a mid-40s human, like human at first few glances, kind of man.
Yeah. I get
and
the vibe.
also, and also much shorter. Not like he's not trying to look like Ophaniel's parent in any way. More just like this is an adult who, like if you just looked at the two of them out on the street, you go like, yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah. No, that tracks. And again, you have to kind of head down the block a little bit to where Julius Street intersects with the main street, or one of the main thoroughfares, because otherwise you're not going to get anything. And so you kind of end up. It's not like main Market Street of Glass Park, but like one of the side streets. And there are a couple of food stalls here and there. There's a lot of other stalls like being built as things go. um like this is like final push for festival prep.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's somebody up like hanging like banners and like pieces of like ribbon cloth from like windowsills, and somebody else is like clearly building like their market stall for the festival in a little marked out little like rectangle. um and on either side of them, the stall, their neighbor stalls have already clearly been very well set up, and he is occasionally kind of pushing some of the like other people's things back over the line to their part of to their rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
But you manage to find like a food stall that's selling like little onigiri balls with various fillings. And it's cheap, couple of coppers to feed the both of you. You do get distracted a little bit in that the market vendor doesn't quite seem to like fully get what you mean at first when you're like do you make like vegetable one like no meat, and they're like no meat onigiri. Like but does eventually kind of make you one that has like steamed vegetables and soy sauce like in it.
Vegetable. Alex is into
Vegetable.
this.
You have already handled Ophaniel theirs, and as you sort of stand up and finish paying for and turn to find them, you find them not too far away, but they're standing and they're looking at a pole that seems to hold a one of the street lights. But there are posters and flyers plastered up and down it, right? Some that are like advertising for stalls at the festival, some that are like older and plastered over, some there's like a missing animal poster at one point. But there's one that has caught Ophaniel's attention. And as you get closer to grab to collect them, you notice it is a wanted poster. A wanted poster.
For Ophaniel?
Not for Ophaniel, but instead for Julius.
Oh.
Alex? There are people watching, right?
There is it is a sketch of Julius and with his name and his association with the cage and what he is wanted for. It's a relatively new poster. Not so new that it's like clearly from the kidnapping, but like in that like, oh, this guy, like we have rumors that this guy is back in town. We need to start kind of like asking for information about that. The charges listed, there are accounts of murder, there are accounts of theft, of assault, of drug dealing, of trafficking, of a lot of shit, to the point that it just kind of says and other related crimes at the bottom.
Alex looks at the poster for a long moment.
Sorry, I want this to be on recording, but not interrupt.
He does not just appear behind Ophaniel. He gives like a hey as he walks up, but doesn't try and like pull them away from looking at it. Wow, big long list.
I know he said he didn't do some good things sometimes, but he's killed somebody?
Alex! Hold on. No, Alex does not have that reaction.
Yeah.
Parker knows why I'm laughing at the poster.
Yeah. This is a child, though.
Yeah, Alex says, I feel like that's probably a conversation we should have when they're not ears around.
They seem to remember that they're in public again, and they kind of nod. And they step back from the pole, and they look at the poster for another long second before finally turning around. Their expression is very carefully schooled.
So is Alex's, to be fair. Are there any other posters on there that would immediately like catch Alex's eye, or is it just the Julius one?
Make a perception.
Well, no. Never mind. No, that's a natural one.
You get distracted by looking at the lost pet poster that seems to be some kind of like large lizard you've never heard of before.
Hell yeah, Alex would get distracted by a lizard. And Alex, if Ophaniel's heading back, Alex will kind of. Alex is, if they're leading the way, Alex will let them lead. But if they kind of look back and are like, Alex, please, he will lead the way.
They seem to be kind of waiting on you to do the leading.
Okay, so he will.
And you head back to Julius's place, and that is where I'm going to call session.
Woo!
Woo!
Ye fucking haw, gamers.
Yeehaw.
Julius is a crime man.
Nagi was
Oh, wow,
He sure
Julius?
has killed somebody.
Julius doing crimes? Who would have ever
Who
guessed?
would have thunk? However, if they're all traveling on the road, if Nathaniel will give him a shot to explain, Julius will do his best to actually explain every crime he's done as far as he can remember.
Well, you see, Nathaniel, the reason I killed that guy is because he looked at me funny.
No, a lot of the stuff that Julius has done has had a reason. Man just doesn't kill people to kill people.
Hello, Punch.
Boy, he looks so seedy.
Punch! That man round.
He's so round.
He's
round. I love
That
his
man's
little baby
sleepy.
face. He's still so
He's
freaking
so-
tiny, PK.
He's so baby. I
PK,
thought by the size of his paws he'd be bigger.
He's still a baby.
He is.
you gotta grow into the paws.
He does.
He's got teenage cats got big paws.
They do. They very much do. Lance was the same way.
And that man is a teenager. You know how I know? He wants to kill.
Yes. Okay,
Watch
I'm gonna
Silent.
stop recording now.